Hello friends, we are getting ready to hit the road. We've been in San Luis Potosí for the last 3 days. Andrew has been sick, so we really haven't gotten around too much. We did show you a couple places that we've been, where I've been up to Centro, and some cathedral pictures and some videos from inside, as well as going through some of the streets. You've seen some of the food places around us where we've eaten, and some of the neighborhood pictures. And so you've got a chance to see some of San Luis Potosí. Now we're getting ready to load up the Subaru, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's not pretty. It is packed to the gills. If a Subaru had gills, it'll be packed to the gills, and we'll be headed north to Monterrey. Now it's about a 6-hour drive the way we're going to Monterrey, and we'll be there for about 4 days, and so hopefully be able to get a lot of videos in while we're there. All right, thank you so much for watching Gene and Renee Travel Adventures. We appreciate you. Okay, I promised to show you what the back of the Subaru looks like. There's an old Willie Nelson song that talks about on the road again, and it said, like a band of gypsies we go down the highway. Well, no offense to the Romanian people, but we look like a band of gypsies going down the highway. Let me show you. As you can see, every inch is packed tight. It is packed tight in there, and that's, I mean, even my bedroom slippers are over there. And let's go around the side. And there's a little space right there where Andrew is gonna sit. Jenny rides up front with us. But other than that, it's packed to the top. We're on 57 North, going towards Monterey. And it's a good road. Good road. Not too much traffic, just a fair amount. Pretty mountains. Via Hidalgo. You can probably hear Jenny panting in the background. She doesn't do that a lot. She only does it for about the first 4 to 5 hours of a day. And as you calm down a little bit, and the next day she does it all again for 4 to 5 hours. So not the whole time. 144 kilometers to Monterrey. A misconception about Mexico is that it's all a big desert. It's not. I mean, there are certainly portions of Mexico that are desert, just like there are certain portions of the Midwest and the USA that are desert climates. But it does stretch out far and wide. Mountains in the background, cactus and scrub brush to your left and right. A little dog that continues to pant. For sure, it says 60 kilometers an hour. Nobody goes 60. I'm going 93 kilometers an hour and getting past all the time. Still on 57 North. Now, one thing that we've noticed is we're seeing a few cars or trucks from the USA. We've seen Texas, saw a North Carolina one a few minutes ago. What else have we seen, Nate? I think that's it. Of course, ours says South Dakota on it. Tons of cactus off to the side. Can you see them? Just on this side of the mountains. We see palm trees, or some type of palm tree. And of course we see an occasional horse. Sometimes they're in the fenced-in area, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're on this side of the fenced-in area. Are we there yet? 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 Well, we just passed a sign that said 432 kilometers to Monterey. We're headed Monterey, and that's about 268 miles. So we'll be there in about another 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. Oh well, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I better not sing that, it's copyrighted. I'll get flagged on YouTube. Real sandy here, nothing really much growing, although I do see some farms off to the side where they're growing something. Some fruit trees over here to our right. And they're growing. There's a tractor over there doing something. Top it off as we're going north just to be on the safe side, but petrol is a little bit higher here than I've been seeing it, so that's no bueno. See? One thing that you notice here in Mexico is that they will clean your windshields for you. Of course, you tip them, but they clean your windshields for you, and they'll check tire pressure if you need them to. And one thing you always want to do is make sure that when they're starting to get the gas, that the meter, the tank is zeroed out, so that you're not getting charged for anybody else's stuff. After we got the gas, we decided we'd go in here and grab a bite to eat. This is a typical truck stop kind of place. And they got bathrooms, nice bathrooms. What is not typical is Jenny is allowed inside at our table. Where you at, Jenny? What did you order, Jenny? Did you order a burger?
Yeah. We can have the French fries.
Okay, we all kind of got the same thing. Andrew got that, I got that. Of course, I brought some jalapenos and some salsa to the table. I'm not sure what we're going to put that on, but anyway. Mountain ranges on both sides of the road are the Sierra 14 mountains. Within the next 30 minutes, we will cross the Tropic of Cancer. Aren't the clouds pretty in the off to the left on the other side of the mountains? I know you can't tell it, but we are now crossing the Tropic of Cancer, which, if I understand this correctly, this is the northernmost latitude of the Earth in which the sun can be directly overhead, 90 degrees, and so that would be at the June solstice. It's also a place for it to be hot and sandy and desert-like, and so we got the hot and sandy part right. Notice the height of the mountain off there in the background. I don't know if that's the one, but we were told that one of the mountains on our journey would be at about 12,000 feet above sea level. I mean, my goodness, that puts it way up there, you know, like the Alps. This is a toll road that we're on. They delineate that with a D, so it's 57D is the toll road as we're headed to Monterey. And at this little juncture that we just went through, we paid 31 pesos for that. We just left the state of San Luis Potosí and now in Nuevo León. Passing by some big trucks. Just passed by an inspection stop, but luckily enough they flagged us on through. And it looks like there might be some rain off to our left. Saw some lightning a little bit earlier. Sorry about the reflection of my hat. Yep, definitely headed into some rain. Dark cloud ahead. Just had a F-150 pickup truck pass us from Carolina del Norte, North Carolina. SUV from Kentucky. saw that lightning off on the right of the screen, but running into a little bit of rain. One benefit is it's dropped the temperature about 20 degrees, and that's nice. It's got it more in line with the temps we were used to in San Miguel de Allende. As we're getting closer to the border, it's hotter. As we've talked to family up in Virginia, we can't believe, I mean, they're having temperatures around 100, 101, 102 degrees, and like, we're not used to that kind of stuff. We've been living in Mexico where it's nice and much more comfortable. Of course, being at a higher elevation helped. A little bit of rain that we've gone through. Earlier I said it dropped the temperature about 20 degrees. Now it's an additional 10 degrees, so about 30 degrees drop. It was in the low 90s, now it's in the low 60s Fahrenheit. Rain didn't last long. Roads are wet, and like I said, it's cooled off. It's currently 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, went through the toll. This one was 68 pesos, and now we are in just stop and go traffic. Not sure what it is all about, why, but we're not moving very fast. All right, made it out of that traffic. It took about, what, 20 minutes? Smooth sailing ahead. Between bathroom breaks and tolls and traffic like that, it added some time to our trip. We should have been there about 6. Looks like we'll be there about 7:30 now. Even though running a little bit late, actually I was wrong, we'll be there about 7 o'clock, not 7:30. Look at the clouds, look at the mountains. Look at the back of the truck that's in front of us, but when we get around him, it's gonna be pretty. It'll be the back of another truck. Give me land, lots of land. Pretty out there. Plenty of pretty farmland. Mexico is flat in all deserts. coming into Monterey, and it's a large city. We're coming in at 6:44 in the afternoon or the evening, and the population is a little over 1 million, like 1.1 million. And I don't know if they don't have the infrastructure or what, but they've certainly got the traffic. I know that they've been having water problems here, not enough water. So we're going to see how that plays out for us. Looks like when the cheap Carnival leaves Virginia, they bring it down here. Yeah, I don't think I would let any of my kids ride on any of that. That's something we didn't see in San Miguel stoplights. They'd have a sign up that says uno a uno. So everybody was kind and it worked. One person goes and then the next person goes and they kind of do the zipper thing, and there didn't see any problems with it. Everybody seemed to work together. Chili's. And yes, there's Top Golf right there. Passed by a huge Amazon tower back a few moments ago, but the road was a little bumpy and traffic was really bad and I couldn't get the video for you. Try to get it in the next day or so. Plus a huge Mexican flag up on a hill. I'll try to get that later for you too. Monterey traffic reminds us a lot of Atlanta traffic. I guess the only difference is we are moving a little bit, but we've been in this traffic now for about 30 some minutes.